Hey guys, day 60 of 365. Man, I cannot believe that we are still going. It is super fun, but it's a lot of effort. Today I have an awesome adventure. So being that you've been on this channel, and if you've watched any of the other videos, you probably heard me complain about this bike before. This is my Harley Davidson Electric Glide. I'm absolutely in love with this bike. Don't get me wrong. This bike is like, I love that motorcycle. Goals right there. But in my past, I had this 1995 Honda GL 1500 Goldwing that it really was like my favorite motorcycle. And I bought it in 2021 from the original owner. He was suffering with dementia, could not ride anymore. His family let the bike go. I said I would give it a good home. I love these bikes. I'm a Goldwing guy through and through. And then come 2024, I bought this house, and March 30th of 2024, I was consolidating. I got down to just the Sportster and my KLR 650. Actually, I didn't even own the KLR 650 yet. I was trying to buy it. So I sold my Goldwing, and I just had the Sportster and a dirt bike. Sold the Goldwing to a gentleman in Kingman, Arizona. And it needed a new timing belt, which is why I sold it, because that was a very expensive job. It's like $1,500 to have the timing belt done. To do it myself, I'm a tinkerer. I'm not a mechanic. I was a little nervous about doing the timing belt myself. It also needed rear brakes. It needed some maintenance, and those Goldwings are real expensive to work on, even though they're older. Because they're older, not many people are still willing to rip them apart. So I let the bike go. I sold it on March 30th of 2024. Well, today is March 1st of 2026, and last night I was on the phone with my brother wishing him a happy birthday and scrolling at the same time, as I often do, and random habit, I'm on Marketplace, and boom, there's my purple Goldwing, the Grape Ape. And I reached out to the guy while I was talking to my brother. I said, listen, I used to own this bike. I want this bike. If there's any way, I'll come tomorrow. And he wrote me right back, and we came to an agreement on price. And I am headed right now. My dad's going to drive me out to Dolan Springs, which is about halfway between here and Kingman. And I will now be the second and the fifth owner. I've been all over the country on this bike. I went to the Evel Knievel Museum in Topeka, Kansas on this bike. I rode this bike halfway across country with 2 slip discs in my back. That is like, I went over 70 through the Colorado Rocky Mountains with 2 slip discs in my back on that bike. And I am so stoked to go get this old Goldwing back. So we're going to go. Let's go. So we're in Dolan Springs, driving up a dirt road to go retrieve the Grape Ape, my old motorcycle.
I can't go more than 3 miles an hour up this road. Ay, ay, ay.
You think it's this guy here that got a convertible? He's got some cars over there.
Turn which way?
Left. Going that way.
Ay, ay, ay.
This is a nice firm dirt right here.
Yeah, now we're getting it. This is a little bit
Probably
better.
could drive out on this somehow.
I think we might have to try that.
Turn right.
Oh, man.
Okay. 600 feet. It's on our right. It's probably that house right up there. So the motorcycle I'm going to pick up weighs about 800 pounds, and it is not an off-road machine. Getting it out of here is going to be awesome.
Look at these rock towers here with lights on them.
We have a lot of those in Seligman where my property is.
There it is, 18161.
Yep. There she is.
That certainly doesn't look purple from here.
It's dusty purple.
Huh?
Change the windshield too. Hi, buddy.
You ever your truck in?
That's Dad. You want to pull in and turn around in there? Here she is, the Grape Ape. That's my old wing right there. Had some adventures on this bike. Oh yeah, toolbox still in there. That's cool.
Yeah,
You think that's cool?
I haven't done anything. Just what it was.
Yeah.
When I picked up, I was like, okay.
Big old laptop. Just
Oh,
like Brad.
just I have one. Just yeah.
Just like
There you go, sir.
All right.
Guys, I can't tell you how geeked out I am about finding this old girl and the adventures we're going to continue to have. I rode this thing across the earth and back, and hard times forced the sale, and then I replaced it with that electric glide that I love so much, but there's just something always missing, and to get her back, and there's some work to do. Like he took the lights off, the excess lights, and windshield. I have a brand new windshield he's given me with it, and there's just some little things to fix up and make nice. And but I'll tell you what, I love a project, and not much of a project. It's that's my old bike, man. It still has. Let me show you this. So this is a makeup palette that I put here years ago to mount a magnetic phone case onto, and that way I could use my GPS. He's added this really nice phone mount here. But I'm the second and the fifth owner of this awesome Goldwing GL 1500, and pretty excited. My dad's got a handful of parts over here. Some purple flowers, purple Goldwing.
Watched a stranger trailer you keep shaking in my hand. Told myself I needed money. Tried to act like I was a man.
Well, she's home, and let me tell you, man, that ride was awesome. What a trip down memory lane. Just feeling every little bit of it. I put so many miles on this bike. It felt so familiar in every turn. It felt so familiar. The hardest part was riding the dirt trails out of that guy's yard. And because of all that dirt, man, this bike needs a bath. It needs a cleanup. He gave me a brand new windshield for it because he had cut my old windshield. He cut this off. And but I have a brand new windshield to mount on it. And it's running beautifully. Purring like a kitten. That was pretty awesome. Doozer has arrived, everybody. Doozer is moving here to Boulder City to help with our project. And I'm gonna help him unload his truck. So let's go. So we're gonna move Doozer's stuff into the workshop here, give him a little space and set some of his stuff up. And then he'll be able to do some arts and crafts when we need to. Hey guys, I'm here at Utopia Pinball in Boulder City, where we are about to have a meeting about the Sin City Horror Fest as sponsors and volunteers. So we're gonna go in and chat with the crew. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
How are you guys? So I've never been here yet, but this is Utopia Pinball.
Yeah, have Bari Jo give you the
Yeah, hey Bari Jo. So you built this,
Yes.
and tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the building was built in 1941.
That's awesome.
It's been about 20
You didn't build the
businesses.
building?
No. In fact, the building is from the Sears Roebuck catalog.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I remember seeing documentaries on that stuff. That is so cool.
But in the renovation that we did, we found out that the original wood flooring was there. So
this
restored
is
it
all
to
the
this
original wood floor.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And this is the lounge portion of
I spilled a
Utopia
drip of
Pinball
coffee
Lounge.
on your floor. I'm sorry. Can you wipe this up or something?
Actually, I don't even see it.
It's right here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's my fault. I'm terrible.
Okay, well, this is the lounge section.
Uh-huh.
This is where you can bring food and drink as long as you consume it here.
Okay.
Not in the gaming area. We have a giant video monitor here set up.
This is cool.
And, yeah, the video monitor. And right now, we have a slideshow going. These are slides, pictures of the games.
Very cool.
If we rented out the space, then people could, have pictures of their event and have them up here.
That's awesome. And you work on a lot of these games.
Yeah, all the repair and stuff I do myself.
Very cool.
Now, this does dual feature. Let me show you. If you wanted to show the gameplay from the other room, you see it right here too.
Dude, that is so rad. Look at that Labyrinth game.
Yep. Currently we got 10 games, but we got 8 of them on camera.
That's awesome.
And then we are only open on the weekends because during the week it's my design studio to make pinball.
That's
and that's
awesome.
the one I'm
This is
making.
one you're making right now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The theme is Wrath of Cthulhu. So
I
you being a
love
horror
that.
fan,
Look
you'd
at
like
that. That is so fun.
That's amazing, isn't it?
That is so cool.
And then if you come down,
Can you hold this, hun?
my office
not
is
allowed to
here.
drink
This
in
is
there.
where I design and repair games.
So we have the office where Bari Jo designs and repairs games in here.
And then here's our break room.
Got a break room. And then here's our gaming room. Look at that.
We currently have 10 games here. We got 2 on order. And then, of course, being in Boulder City, you're familiar with the Zoltar machines.
Of course, I work with Olaf all the time.
We had a custom one made
That's
based
awesome.
on our mascot, which is Adi Luna, the goddess of
That's-
pinball.
That is awesome. Goddess of Pinball. So we are here for the Sin City Horror Fest. We're having a little meeting. I don't know how much I'll roll cameras, but I will check in with you guys later. This is Bari Jo's van, and for those of you guys that know that I started the Sin City Rollers Van Club, she was one of our first members.
This started as a shell, and I completely built out the inside.
Dude, this is
It took
awesome.
me 3 years. You know, it's not
Awesome.
professional, but it's, you know,
Oh, it's
close
beautiful,
enough.
dude. It's
Yeah, kinda
beautiful.
way on.
Look at that.
Yeah.
This is so. And I saw the picture of the dog on the bed.
Yep.
But look at the cabinetry.
Yeah.
I mean, this is awesome.
I designed this for work, and so everything that I do inside there.
What did you do for Disney?
I did graphics for the theme park rides.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I mentioned to you, but when you work on, you know, horror films, I might want to help.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
I did visual effects. So.
I have a film that we're gonna do in mid-July. We're gonna make a old school zombie movie called Return to Shadow Valley,
Okay.
and we're building a theme park attraction right now for Indiana Beach, an old theme park in Indiana. So I don't know. There's some cool. We have a lot of crossover. Lots of
Okay.
crossover. This is that van is. Oh, and I like the name.
Bastion.
Yeah. Very cool. Awesome van. Anyway, guys, I'm going in and we're going to do this meeting. Well, we just watched a bunch of movies to rate for the Sin City Horror Fest, and we're going to keep doing this every week for about 18 weeks.
Yeah.
And until then, I will
Awesome
see.
festival in September.
Awesome festival in September, the Sin City Horror Fest, and I will see you tomorrow.